It's Tracy with Critters Crochet. How's everybody doing? When you come on, make sure you comment below so I can see who's here. I'm getting some thumbs up already. That's awesome. Hi, Lori. I wasn't able to, we had to go over to Mom's today, and she was really upset, so we went over to Mom's, and I didn't get back in time, and I didn't get the moderator stuff set up for you, so I'm sorry about that, but I will do that for future lives. And hi, Katie Lou. So I'll do that for future lives, but I just wasn't able to get you on here for this one. But I think Shannon said she was going to try and get on here, so we shall see. And I was going to do, things just got different today. I was going to do the gingham blanket. That's not working out. So I'm just going to be working on, where is it? Whoops. Here we go. Lost my hook. I'm just going to talk to you guys and work on my chevron blanket. I was working on that with the live when I was on with Shannon the other night, or last night. So I just thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to work on this gingham blanket while we chat. Hi, Heather. Hello, hello. So remember, a thumbs up will help. Share this live out and let other people know about it, and we'll see how many we get on here. I checked my numbers, and can you guys hear me okay? Let me know in the comments. I want to make sure if you guys can hear me all right. Can everybody hear me okay? Okay, good, Katie Lou. Thank you. I checked my numbers a while ago. Now, since I'm doing this on my phone, I don't have my laptop up to check numbers, but we are at, our channel is at 1,952. So we're just 48. Hi, Beverly. We are only 48 subscribers away from hitting, from getting our 2,000 subscribers. So, you know what? I think I'm just going to pull my studio up, and as we're doing this live, I'm going to try and keep track of our, I'm going to try my best to keep track of our numbers. Woo, woo! Oh, it jumped from 17 to 26. Awesome. Hi, Blair. I'm so excited. Okay, where's my cursor? Here we go. So, how is everybody tonight? Oh, it worked for Blair. Yay. I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. Guys, if you type in the word critter, CRITTER, Nightbot will pop up your link to your channel. Hi, Lexi. Let's see. Let me get to where I want to on here on my laptop. I wanted to, the next time I go on Vertical Live, I will do the gingham blanket. I just could not get it all together tonight, so I'm going to work on my chevron blanket. Here we go. If you guys hear any sounds, my daughter is downstairs with my grandson, and so you may hear them, the TV, you might hear them talking a little bit, but that's okay. Let's see if my laptop could go any slower. Let's see. Here we go. La 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 la. Where are we? Woo! 1,953. We are 47 away from 2,000. Y'all are going to see me scream and do a happy dance if we get to 2,000 by the end of this live. So, have you guys ever done, have you ever worked on chevron blankets? these are the colors that a friend of mine picked out, and I think she did great because the colors are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Let's see. But what you want to do for a chevron blanket is you get your, what was it? Multiples of 12. I had to think for a second. Multiples of 12, and then you add to the length that you want, and then you add 2 more stitches to it. And that gets you to your pattern for your chevron. And then what you do is you, with your first color, you go to the second chain from the hook, and I'm doing half double crochets. You can do single crochet, you can do double crochets. Katie Lou, you haven't done a blanket yet so far? I love making blankets. I really do. So you go to the second chain from the hook for single and half double crochets in the second chain, and you make, I did that on this one, and I did my first, I did 2 half double crochets in the second chain from the hook. Then you do 4 half double crochets on your first, even on, and then you chain, or no, excuse me, then you do 3 together, where you go in, and instead of finishing your half double crochet, you yarn over, go into the next one, yarn over, go into the third stitch. You've got 7 loops on your hook, and you yarn over and you pull through all 7. That's 3 half double crochets together. And then you want to do 4 more in the next 4 half double crochets in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then, the 3, when you do 3 together, that makes your valley. That makes your dip in your valley. To make the peak, then you do your 4 stitches, and then it is, in the next stitch, you put 3 in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3. And that's what makes your peak. So you've got peak, valley, peak. And then what I do, just to keep my rhythm, I just go, I just keep in mind 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. And it helps me to keep my rhythm and remember what stitch I'm on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I always look, because after my 4th one, here's the middle in the valley. So that's my second. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 stitches. So it helps me to make sure that I'm in the right place. 1. Oh, whoop. I finished that stitch. I'm supposed to be doing 3 together. 3 together for the valley. 1, 2, 3, and pull through all 7. And then 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3 for your peak. And you just repeat that. And I'm doing 6 rows of each color. So this is, I have 4 colors. This is the Bernat Super Value. And Hirschner's had it on sale. I think they've discontinued the yarn, so it's on sale from Hirschner's. And so I got it pretty cheap, like $2.99 a skein. And it's, let's see, how many yards? 440 yards in each skein. So for $2.99 at Hirschner's. Don't know if it's still that price. I ordered these probably a month ago. So it may not be the same price. Or they may not even have them. I'm not sure. I didn't check it. But I'm doing this in, this color is royal blue. And this one is peacock, sky, and white. So I do 6 rows of each color, and then I just keep repeating royal, peacock, sky, white, royal, peacock, sky, white. And that is what gives me the pattern. Beverly loves making chevrons. Yay, so do I. Now, I know there's some other lives going on tonight, so I appreciate you guys being here so much. I did the live, I'm doing this live tonight just to test out the vertical live and see how it goes. I was going to do this just at the table where you didn't see me, but because the gingham didn't work, I just decided to go ahead and put my beautiful face up here for you guys. So, and there's my Tucker man laughing. So, next, well, like I said, I went live tonight because my husband's out of town. And so this was just a good time to do it, to test out the vertical live and see how it goes. So I'm thinking about, and you guys tell me if you think this is a good idea, you let me know. I'm thinking about, because I usually struggle to have content on Mondays, because I have something set for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, but it seems like I struggle to figure out what am I going to do for a Monday video. So I'm thinking about doing vertical lives on Monday. Wednesdays are just too crowded up with Battle of the Stitches for me to continue to do the lives on Wednesdays. So I'm thinking I may do a vertical live every Monday and do that at around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Mondays. So let me know in the comments if that works for you. Would Mondays at either 1 or 2 o'clock be a good time for you all to join me live? Or well, see, Fridays don't work because my husband doesn't work on Fridays. He takes Fridays off. So I'd rather not be on a live during the day when my husband is here, because, then we can't get things done. He usually wants to go do something. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And this really works. I'm using a 5mm hook. And have you guys used this? Have you guys ever used these Susan Bates interlocking hooks? Katie Lou, works for you. Yay. Monday evenings are packed with crochet lives. Monday afternoon should be great. Okay, Lori, that's when it's going to be then. 1 o'clock Central or 2 Central? But I love these Susan Bates interlocking hooks. And this handle on here that it hooks into is perfect for my hands, that I can grip onto and it doesn't hurt my hands. Fantastic. Let me check something here. Okay. Okay, go down the side again. Hey, Thrifty. How are you? What projects are you guys working on? I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn my camera. This little guy right here, that's what I want to show you. This tool right here is what I want to show you whenever I get ready to do my gingham blanket. Let's see if I can grab it. This is, I can't wait to try this out. I just got it in. This is from Ruthless Dynamics. If you guys don't know about Ruthless Dynamics, her and her husband, she's on Instagram, but Ruthless Dynamics is her website. Her husband has a 3D printer. So they have started designing crochet tools that do not cost an arm and a leg. I think I paid $13 or $15 for this. But what it is you put your skein, if you're doing tapestry, if you're changing colors, you put your skeins of yarn on here, and then this turns. My fingers and thumb's in the way right now. Let me get my thumb out of the way. But this turns as you need the color. And what it does is the color on your, the end of the yarn on your skein, once you put the skein on, it goes right through here and feeds through this. And then if you're, as it's turning, when your yarn gets crossed, you take and turn it back the opposite way and it untangles the yarn. So when you're changing colors and using your yarn does not get tangled up. It is awesome. So I'm hoping to do a video on exactly how that works at some point soon. So probably one day next week, you're going to see a video where I'm demonstrating that wonderful tool. I absolutely love it. She has so many great tools. This one back here, right here, is a phone and tablet stand that you can use for recording videos. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're doing a peak. We're doing a valley, so I'm doing 3 together. 1, 2, 3 together is just going into the 3 stitches and pulling all 3 of them together, making that valley. Katie Lou, no interlocking hook. It's just cool. I love it. It came with 3 different crochet, well, what do you call them? Hooks, hook ends, and trying to figure out. It's twist and lock, so you have to turn. My hand is getting to where it will not. Well, I'm not gonna mess with it right now, but it's worrying me because I'm starting to get trigger finger. Well, it's not locking up today. Usually this finger right here just gets stuck. And I'm trying my best not to have surgery on this hand, because I have got way too much going on. I'll turn my camera back. I've got way too much going on to have to deal with surgery. No. I have, if you guys are able to, I have super chats open. If you're able to support my channel with super chats, I would greatly appreciate that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. One, 2, 3. See if I make sure I'm not missing anything. A thumbs up will help get this seen. A share would help this get seen, because I really want to get a lot of views on this one. And I hope that just helps it to grow more and more. Let's see. So we are going into, believe it or not, this is just one order. I've got this chevron blanket. I've got friends that are ordering things for Christmas. Finally, I can't complain too much, because I tell my friends, I tell my customers, you know, if you want me to make you something for Christmas, you got to start in about August or September letting me know, so that I have time to make everything. And it never surprises me that every year, middle of November, and somebody wanting me to make them a blanket for Christmas. And it's like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. And I tell them, I say, I need you to either August or September, let me know what you want. And then I don't take any more orders after October. About mid-October, I stop taking orders so I can get them all filled. And I'll have people call me 2 weeks before Christmas wanting me to make them something. I mean, like, I can just snap my fingers and I'm going to have a project done. No, it doesn't work. So I finally have people letting me know early that they want Christmas gifts. Finally. So that's what I'm working on. I've got this blanket. Then I have someone wanting 2 gingham blankets. One of them is in the pink and white, and the other one is red and black. Let's see. Yeah, red, black, and no, red and black. 2 shades of red and a black checkered gingham. So I've got to get those worked on. And then and I don't want to say anything because one of my grandsons is here, but I also have some ideas for Christmas gifts for my grandsons. So my little fingers have been flying here lately. Yeah. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. What do you guys like to, let's see, we're going into the fall. So what are your favorite fall items to make? Let's see those in the chat. Let me know, what are your favorite fall items to make? 1, 2, 3. And we'll just watch the chat and see if anybody chimes in. 1, 2, 3. I'll make sure I'm not missing anything in the chats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We had I cooked a meal for one of the ladies at our church, and my daughter and grandson went with me earlier around 4:35, and we took them a meal because about, let's see, back in 1, 2, 3. When was it? This is August. I think in April, maybe March, might have been March. They lost their son. He had cancer and had been fighting it for a while, and he did not survive. And she has been having, well, her and her husband, but especially the mom, we're not supposed to bury our children, and she 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's been having a rough time, and so me and some other ladies at our church, we are taking turns taking meals out to them so that she doesn't have to think about doing all of that. And his whoa, no, we don't do that. His birthday, if he was still here, his birthday would be tomorrow. And so that's coming up with her, and it's just tearing her up thinking that he's got his birthday's coming up, and I know the holidays are going to be really hard. So we're doing that. And then I talked to my mom this morning, and of course, you all, if you all follow me, you know that my uncle, her brother, passed away a couple weeks ago, and it just hit her again. It comes in waves. She'll be okay for a few days, and then it just really hits her, and she has a really rough time. And so today was a rough day. So when my daughter got here and my grandson, we took food out to our friends at church, took them their meal, and then we went by my mom's and picked her up and took her out to dinner. And I think it did her a lot of good to do that and just get out and spend some time away from the house. Um, and then tomorrow, my great niece will be one. Well, she already is. She's already had her first birthday, but we're celebrating it tomorrow. And so we'll have her birthday, and I get to give her the little cardigan that I made for it. It turned out so cute. So I can't wait till her mom sees it. I told her that I was planning on making her one. So we'll see how that goes. Um, okay, numbers are kind of going up and down a little bit. So if you're new here, if you type in Critter, Critter, Nightbot will pop up your link to your channel so that if you could maybe get some subscribers tonight. If you guys recognize any of them and you know that you haven't subscribed, maybe you can throw some yarn people's way and subscribe to channels. We are at 1,953 on our way to 2,000. So we are very close, guys. 47 subscribers from getting there. Would you guys like me to show you again what's in our box down here? 1, 2, 3. What's in our box that I'm going to draw one person's name when we reach 2,000. I'm planning on going live, and we're going to have a celebration, and I have 2 things that I'm going to pick a winner for. And one of them is a big box of goodies. So let me know in the comments if you would like me to get that box out and show what's in that box. You guys can see what's going to be in the giveaway. Tucker's downstairs trying to get Abby to listen to her, and she won't. All right. So, what's coming up on the channel? We have, let's see, next Wednesday, there will be a live. I lied a little bit. I told you I wasn't going to do a live on Wednesday, but next Wednesday is the last Wednesday of the month, and that's for Battle of the Stitches. We are going to be live at 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern, next Wednesday, right here on Critters Crochet. And we are going to let you guys know who the winners are, from whose project of us 4 received the most votes. It's me, Heather from Strings and Threads, Lexi from Helix Stitchcraft, and Charity from Frog Crochet. And so we will be coming on live next Wednesday, 2 Central, 3 Eastern. Heather will let us know whose project got the most votes. And then if you voted and then commented below the voting poll, then Heather is going to have all of those names selected, and she's going to draw one person. And if your name is drawn, then you get to decide, you get to pick one of the 4 projects that was made this month, and that the person who designed it, they are going to send that project to you. So you get a chance to win one of our projects that was made this month with the staggered double crochet. Yeah. And let's see, we already have someone joining us. this month for or next month, sorry, for Battle of the Stitches. Let's see. Don't have my the Easy Mock Bauble. That's going to be the stitch for September. And I'm trying to remember who it was. Let me see here. I can find out real quick. I'm absolutely going blank. Sarah. There it is. Sarah from One Hand, Two Hooks. That is who's going to be joining us next month. And Sarah from One Hand, Two Hooks. And she's going to be joining next month. So we still have an opening, guys. We still have an opening for Battle of the Stitches. We have one spot left. If you would like to join us and do the Easy Mock Bauble, you can send me an email and let me know that you want to do Battle of the Stitches for this month. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, let's see, what else? 1, 2, 3. And then I'll go ahead and show you, October, you get a choice. If you'd like to join, be one of the 2 content creators that join me and Heather, you get a choice in October. We have the alternating eyelets, so you get to choose eyelet 1 or eyelet 2. That's October. November, we have 2 of them that are brick stitch, so you can choose. If you want to join us in October, you can do either the 1-colored brick stitch or you can do the 2-colored brick stitch. So you have a choice in October. November. This is October. The eyelets. November is the brick stitches that you have a choice on. Then December is the parquet stitch right here. That's December. And then 2026 we'll start with the turtle stitch. And we already have Lori from Lori's Stories and Crochet has said that she wants to join us in January. So I'm real excited about that. Whoop, whoop. And so yeah, if you can't join in September, but you want to join in, you can send me an email and just let me know what month you want to join. And I can tell you what stitch we're doing in that month. As long as we don't skip any and we keep going in order, I can let you know what stitch for which month you want to join in with that. So I am watching, let's see. Okay, I see it. I'm watching, and if we get to, I didn't set a goal beforehand, but if we get, let me see, what could I do? Let me think. If we get 10 super chats during the live tonight, then I will 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. Oh, and I think that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I can't do that. We got to change colors, guys. 1, 2, 3. 3 in the last stitch. Now, when I change colors, I'm doing half double crochet, so before I change colors, I don't finish this. Normally, you pull through all 3, so I don't finish it. I stop right there, and we're starting over again with the royal blue. So I grab my color and grab the end of the yarn, if I can find it. And then what I do is I just let go of that white and I start the new color. And I leave a pretty good bit of a tail on there just so it doesn't ravel out. And chain 1. And then I take my other color, which would be this white, and I just kind of pull on that just to snug I pull both of those just to snug it in really good. And then I just do a chain 1 and turn. And I usually do the first like 4 or 5, 6, whatever stitches before I cut my white yarn that I don't need anymore. So we go in here and we start with 2 half double crochets, 1 in that first stitch, 2. Y'all are being really, really quiet tonight because chat's not moving much. So then I do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And like I said, 4 or 5 stitches kind of gives me enough where I feel like it's anchored in. And then I just go in here and trim that white that I'm not using anymore. And then some people will weave their ends in as they go, but I'm just going to wait about weaving these because I don't have very many. It's just at the end of each color. I will go back and weave these ends in after I finish my entire blanket. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so back to the chat, the super chats. If you guys want to make a donation and help Critters Crochet, I would really appreciate that. I am saving up money for something special, so that will help. If we get 10 super chats tonight during the live, then, and I will keep track of that. If we get 10, then I will, I was supposed to have done a cookie challenge tonight and I didn't get the cookies. So if we get 10 super chats on this live tonight, I will do the cookie challenge on Monday's live. We'll do it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. So now we're back to the blue. I love these colors. And some people will do chevron in the back loop only. I'm just going through both loops. But you can do back loop only, and then it'll give you these really pretty ridges in the design, which are really pretty. And we'll see. And what I really like about chevron blankets is most of the time you don't have to do a border, because you get this little wavy look to the edges on this one. And the ends really look nice and neat all on their own. So that's another thing that I like about chevron is it really doesn't need a border at the end. You could put one on if you wanted to, but you don't necessarily have to. 2, 3, 4. Let's see. I was going to do, let me look at this. Well, here we go. Maybe this is it. Nope. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Yay! 1,954. So now we're at 46 or 40. Yeah, 46. So, I think what I'm going to do while I'm crocheting away here is I'm going to open it up to questions. So if you guys have any questions at all for me, just anything you're curious about, go ahead and ask away. And I haven't seen the Spoonie Stitcher on her yet, Shannon, so I don't know if she's going to make it to the live or not. She talked like she might be able to. Let me go back at these comments and make sure I haven't missed one. Oh, Nope. So maybe Shannon will be able to join in here in a little while, but we shall see. Whoop. So I am wanting to, here's another thing. I forgot to do this. I want to check. Where is my measuring tape? I wanted to look and see. Here we go. How many repeats I need to do for this blanket. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have, let's watch me. You want to watch me do some math? Let's see here. So those 4 repeats, and I'm doing 6 rows in each color. That would be, whoops, 13 inches, okay? Let me get my hook back in here before I lose my stitch. So those 4 colors equal 13 inches from this bottom peak up to the top one. And I want this to be 60 inches. So let me do a little math here. 15. That means I'm going to have to repeat these about 5 times. 12, 52. Yeah. Yep, I'm going to have to do 5 repeats to get the length I want. Are you guys, who all is here? Because y'all are so quiet. Who has questions for me? Any questions at all? I'm open for questions. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 1. Let's see. What else can I tell you that's going on in my crochet world? 1, 2, 3. Let's see. We've got Decade Divas. Ooh, I'm getting hot. We've got Decade Divas coming up in September. That starts next month, y'all. Woo! I cannot believe that got here this quick. It's unreal. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So starting every Tuesday and Saturday, Shannon from the Spoony Stitcher and I, we have the first Tuesday in September. So we'll have our videos out showing you what we've made. Oh, is there, but okay, Shannon just texted me and said to look at my chat on the computer. Nope, that's not what I want. Hold on. Uh-oh. My phone is not showing my chats. Shannon just gave me the heads up. And I didn't realize it wasn't showing. Let me get this pulled up on my laptop here. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nope, that's not it. I don't know why, but I have the hardest time finding my videos on my laptop. Oh, here we go. Let me mute it. Okay, it's muted. Good deal. Okay, guys, I knew. My phone is showing 5 chats, and that's it. So I apologize. Let me go back and look at the chats. I am so sorry, you guys. I'm sitting here watching my phone, and I'm thinking, nobody's talking to me. So thank you, Shannon, for the heads up. Let's see. Who am I missing? Blair is here. chevrons. Let's see. Okay, I am so sorry, guys. I don't know why that the chat's not showing up on my phone. That's crazy. Beverly, it gets sore near the pad of my thumb. A fingerless glove helps. Yeah, I need to do something and get something like that. Katie Lou loves her hoe fire hooks. Yay! I'm so glad you love them. Let's see. Lori likes making cat toy pumpkins and pumpkin hats and costumes for the grandkids. Fun for fall. Fun, fun. Coffee cup coasters. Oh, thank you, Thrifty. Yeah, it's just been kind of a crappy few weeks. It's just been let's see. Shannon, you are here. Yay. I did not realize that, so I appreciate Shannon being here and giving me the heads up, because I did not realize I was missing you guys' comments. This is my first vertical live, so I'm learning. So you guys, I hope you'll be patient with me. Yeah, I am so excited, Thrifty, to be getting that blanket. I've got, I'll have to show that to you here in just a second, but I'm probably about 8 rows behind on that blanket, and I need to get those added on. So I'll show those to you. Shannon said she's juggling 2 lives to help her friends' numbers and on 3 accounts because I need views.
Hi, Granny.
Yeah. Hey, Tucker Man.
What are you doing?
I'm live with my friends on YouTube.
Really?
Yep. I'll be done in a little while. Okay. Okay. Did y'all hear him? That's my grandson. Come to check on me. Let's see. Who else do we have? I'm just about caught up with the chat. Let's see. Jumping up and down. I'm here. I'm here. Yay. I see you now, Shannon. I couldn't earlier because I didn't know that. Oh, my word. I know better now to watch my laptop when I'm doing these lives. Let me check my... Okay, I'm good. My battery power. I might have to plug in my power bank here in just a minute. Lexi, I'm thinking she can't see. Yeah, I can't see. I couldn't see any of them. It was showing me the first 5 comments in the chat, and that's all it was showing me. Oh, my word. Let's see. Yep, I will learn now to have my laptop on with the next one. Hi, Crafty Witch. I'm sorry I missed you. Oh, thanks, Shannon. Look at all the hearts flying. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm caught up with the chat with the chat. Thank you so much. So, again, 10 super chats. 10 super chats on this live, guys, and I will do the cookie challenge on Monday. And if we get to 2,000, I know it's asking a lot, but we'll see how close to the 2,000 we get from the live. Share this live out to all your buddies. Let them know about it so they can come on and watch. Did you see that I'm pretty sure you've got Miranda for bots in September? No, Lexi, I missed it. Okay, I got to write this down because I'm going to need to contact her. I don't, and I'm with my phone right now. I don't want to mess anything up. So I will have to, September bots. So that gets us our 2 spots. So we have myself and Heather for September Battle of the Stitches. Yay. After the live's over, Lexi, I'll check my email. But let's see. So we have Heather and I for next month. And then we have Sarah from One Hand, Two Hooks. And then we have Miranda. She ordered the book and said she'd email when she gets it. Okay. What is Miranda? Yes, Lexi. Thank you, Shannon. I was about to ask that question. What is Miranda's channel again? I can't remember. I cannot remember her channel name. I was watching, Lexi had a live today and I was watching it and we were talking to Miranda and I can't remember the name of her channel. I think that's right, Lexi. Crafting in a Small Place. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about Sarah and One Hand, Two Hooks. I don't think she's on here tonight. Let me look real quick. Hello, Nana Mama Cat. I just saw your name in the chat. Let's see. Nope, she's not. I don't see her. She's not on here. But Sarah at One Hand, Two Hooks. You guys go check her out because she is a sweetheart. She loves doing granny squares. That's her big thing is granny squares. She makes all kinds of stuff with granny squares. She is a new channel. I think right now she might have a little over 60 some odd subscribers. So she's new. And so you guys go subscribe to her so that you won't miss any of her videos on Wednesdays next month for Battle of the Stitches. She is a sweetheart. Okay, Shannon, who is Sonia Ebenhart? I'm going to click on this. Hold on a second. I don't think that's it, Shannon, but maybe it is. I don't think that's her, Shannon. Sonia Ebenhart, Lexi, Sonia Ebenhart is Miranda. I want to make sure I'm getting the right channel here. I don't want to get the wrong person. Let me look on here. Sorry, guys. Up there. Okay, it is Miranda. Okay. All right, I just subscribed to her channel. And then, no, Shannon, I don't doubt your skills. I just saw that Sonia and I thought, is that the right person? But yeah, Shannon, if you could, can you also link Sarah's channel, One Hand, Two Hooks? But like I said, Sarah is a new channel. She, like I said, she has 60 some odd subscribers right now. I mean, that was from the last time that I looked at her channel. And so she's so sweet. And I found out she's in Tennessee too. So might not be too long. I may be able to see her in person like I've been able to with a few others. So okay, there we go. Shannon just linked. Oh, I missed it, Shannon. Thank you. Shannon just linked Sarah's channel in the chat. So Sarah and Miranda will be joining us in September with myself and Heather. And I cannot wait to see what everybody makes with the Easy Mock Bauble. So here's a question for you. In the comments, I want to know what you would make with this stitch. Or what do you think I should make with this stitch? So, you won't know till the 3rd week in September what I'm actually making, but Shannon said I should make a hat. I had someone in our live last night suggest a hat too. So you guys let me know. I'm watching the chat now. I'm watching the chat now, so I won't miss your comments. That cracks me up. I cannot even believe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, a cowl. Okay. Thanks, Nana. A shawl. Guys, these are great ideas. These are awesome ideas. Hat, a shawl, or a cowl. Good ideas. Oh, why is that doing? Okay, there we go. Let's see how many more I can get on here. 2, 3, 4. Here's a question for you. Since you guys won't ask me questions, I'm going to ask you some. But I'll keep watching to see if anybody else gives me any questions. Here's a question for you guys. What is your favorite hook size? Which hook do you use the most often? I'm using my Volare pillow. If you go over to Instagram, to my Instagram account, I'm teaming up with Volare and they're doing a giveaway. And you can have a chance to win. It's the pillow just like this one, but the color they're giving away is sage and yellow. It's really pretty. And so if you go over to my Instagram, under my video on there where I'm talking about the Volare, the giveaway, it will, all the instructions for you to be able to get your name entered in that giveaway is in the description below the video. So head over there when you get a chance before Wednesday and do what you need to do to get a chance to win one of these pillows, because they are amazing. 4. Nana Mama Cats 4. Heather 4. Well, hi, Nifty. Long time no see is right. Usually Lexi says 3, 5.5, or 7. Hello, 60. Is that already? Is that how you say that? I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so excited. My go-to is, can anybody guess? Does anybody know what my favorite hook size is? I know Shannon does. Oh, Arity. Okay, Arity 60. Arity like charity. Awesome. Not a 6.5, Lexi. Nope, not a 6.5. But you're close. Not a 5, Katie Lou, but you're close too. 1, 2, 3, 5.5. Ding, ding, ding. Heather got it right. Yes. Usually I like using a 5.5, and I probably would have on this blanket, but I'm using a 5 because the friend of mine that wants this blanket, she wanted it to be, she wanted the stitches, she didn't want a lot of holes because she wanted it to be really, really warm. So I'm doing a 5, and that's keeping the stitches pretty close. So, but normally I would go for a 5.5. That's my go-to most of the time. Okay, so three. What else? Does anybody have a question for me? Let's see. What's something else? Let me think. What is your favorite yarn? You can tell me a brand name, the weight of yarn, a favorite color, whatever you want to tell me. What is your favorite yarn that you love to use the most? Ah, look at Shannon. She put that question on there just as I said it. That's funny. I got to keep checking my battery. Okay, it's good. I don't want to I don't want my battery to conk out. And I'm charging up. I've got my wireless charger over here charging up so that if I need to grab it, it's ready. Let's see. Oh, was that for me, Shannon? My favorite colors, I love pastels. Pink is my absolute favorite color, but I love all pastels. Um, yes, Lexi, that Big Twist Menagerie is beautiful. And I love Big Twist. Love it. When we thought that Joann's we weren't going to be able to get Big Twist anymore at all, oh, I was just sad because I love that yarn. Um, it's very soft. Good night, baby. I love you. Night night. I'll see you in the morning, okay? That was my grandson. He's going to bed. Um, now that I'm doing, oh, Thrifty says she prefers solids and her favorite color is purple and worsted weight. Um, Arity 60 likes fingering or sport. Oh, you knit shawls. I wish I could knit. I have tried so many times to knit and I cannot, it just doesn't click. I don't know why. Blues and greens together. Nice. I I know when I first started crocheting, I was using worsted weight all the time. Um, and then once I got more into doing like getting into the blankets and then wanting to design blankets, then 3 weight. 3 weight is what I like using when I'm doing a lot of blankets, especially baby blankets. I do the lighter 3 weight yarns for those because they're just, I don't know, they're just soft and cuddly, and you can do so much with a 3 weight. Oh, hold on, my daughter's asking me a question. Let me answer her real quick. Okay, got her answered. Let's see. My favorite colors are black and the range from vibrant yellow to orange to pink and to purple. Lexi, have you guys seen her video where she showed that Halloween colored hexicardy, the orange and the black? I'm going to tell you, that is so pretty. I love that hexicardy. And besides blankets, Those cardigans are my favorite thing to crochet. I love making hexicardis. Um, have you all seen? Oh, you're welcome. Have you seen what's going around now? One, two, three, four. Wait. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Where they're taking t-shirts and they are using a rotary cutter and they're cutting from like here all the way down and cutting off the sleeve. And then they're doing granny stitches or some other kind of stitch back and forth and turning them into ponchos. Have you guys seen those? Nifty. Nifty loves black with sparkles. The white sparkles, red multicolor sparkles. I stare at them like a deer in the headlights and just love it. Yeah. Yes, Shannon is a big sparkle person. She loves the sparkle. Those intimidate you, Lexi. I really with those cardigans and other things and those ponchos that I've seen you and those shawls you make, girl, you could really do a beautiful job on those t-shirts, ponchos. I'm telling you. Um, I've seen those and they look, yes, thrifty. I want to do some of those. Maybe next year when everything chills out from the holidays, I can maybe, because I have a Rubbermaid tub of t-shirts. And from our church camp that we go to, t-shirts I got from our school when I was teaching. I mean, I just got a bunch of t-shirts in a Rubbermaid tub, and I would love to get some of those out and make them into ponchos. I don't know if I could attach yarn to fabric. I've never done it. I've never done it either. But I'm telling you, I think what will help, you know what I've got? I have a rotary cutter. I have the flat one that's just the regular flat blade around and to cut the sleeves off. But then I found this rotary cutter that has little knobs all around it. When you put it across the fabric, it makes the holes for you to crochet into. And so I think if I put that along the edges, once I do the other cuts, cut this off, and then use that cutter that has the notches and make the holes, then you can just right away crochet right into that. Now I'm seeing some that just immediately start crocheting. They don't do anything with the edge of the material before they start to crochet. Then I've seen some that will take that the oh, what is it called? I don't know if it's called heat set, but it's the tape that you can put in there and fold over to make the seam and iron on to close it down and make a neater seam. And they do that before they start crocheting. But I'm all about the easy, so I think I would just immediately go right into the t-shirt and start crocheting. Um, yes, Lexi, the band tees. Those would look so awesome. Take out the colors in the t-shirts and match them up. That would be awesome. You sew the edges crafty before you crocheted on them? Or just sew it to the item's edges top. Okay. Heat bond. Thank you, Crafty. I couldn't think heat bond. That's what I was trying to remember. Yeah. I'm going to try that rotary cutter that makes the notches. And then you don't have to fight. It's got the little hole. And I did it one time on a receiving blanket to put an edging on for a baby shower. And then I was able to go right in with my hook in those little holes without having any problem whatsoever. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Are you guys Pinterest people like me? I've got so many patterns, so many ideas saved on Pinterest. I'll never get to all of them in my lifetime. If I lived for 3 lifetimes, I probably wouldn't get through all of them. There's just so much. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's so many neat things out there that I want to try. I think so too. Arity, I'm right there with you. I think I would do the heat bond. I bet, and I'll bet you that rotary cutter, do the heat bond and make the neat little edge on there, and I'll bet that rotary cutter would go right through that heat bond to make those holes. I'll bet it would. Okay. So, are you guys watching this and working on anything? Tell me what you're working on while you're watching this live, if you've got any, or what whips have you got going? Even if you're not doing them during the live, what are you working on? What are you working on regardless? What projects do you have on your hook? 1, 2, 3, 4. My plans list is twice as long as my whip. Oh yeah, mine too. Probably 10 times as long as my whips. Oh. Whoops. Now see, I keep missing my count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We were going to do something tomorrow with our church group, but that got canceled. So I think as long as it's not blistering hot, maybe if we go early enough in the morning, Tucker wants to go to the park. So we're probably going to take him to the park in the morning and let him play for a little bit. And my great niece's birthday party isn't until tomorrow afternoon. So let's see. Oh, here we go. Shannon's working on children's gifts for Heather's kids. So sweet. Heather, that Woobles haunted house box, I wanted it so bad. I just don't have the extra money right now to get one. Maybe next year. But I can't wait to see your projects. I bet that box is awesome. Hello, Robin. Hi, Robin. Let's see. Lexi is working on her middle project right now. Woo, Sarah, one hook, two hands. Hi, Sarah's here. Just talking about you a little bit ago. University of Tennessee, UT Orange, go Vols. Sarah is working on a UT blanket that is going to be so stinking cute. Let's see. Oh, Arity 60 is working on an alien for the magical alien make along. I'll get that out in a minute. Working on the last of a sleeve on a sweater that I casted on 3 years ago. I wish I could knit. I really do. Maybe one day I'll get talented enough that I'll be able to do it. Right now, it just won't click. Let's see. Thrifty is working on the Decade Diva project and Christmas presents for the family. Oh, Lexi, your family's from Riceville? I'm not sure if that's, I don't think I know where that is. Dots, I'm using a 4mm. Ooh, Katie Lou, that sounds pretty. Yes, ma'am. Go Big Orange. That's right, Sarah. Uh, yes, Arity, yarn is my therapy too. Absolutely is. Okay, just outside Athens. Gotcha. Yep. Over in East. I know where Athens is. Yep. I told I was telling Sarah, I think on our live Thursday night, Sarah, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but found out that I'm going to be in Pigeon Forge the first weekend in September at a ladies' conference, and there might be a good chance. I've got to get with Sarah later, but there might be a good chance that Sarah and I might meet up while I'm in Pigeon Forge. If that happens, we will put a video out. We will put a little short out about our visit. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Thrifty, that would be so awesome if you could make it down south and come visit. I would love to meet you in person too. That would be so cool. Lexi, I love Pigeon Forge. Beautiful. The Smoky Mountains are absolutely beautiful. My husband and I, when we got married, we had our honeymoon in Gatlinburg, and it's beautiful there in the fall. When the leaves are when all the colors are changing in the fall, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Now that I'm looking for scary movie to watch, going to work on my cross stitch as a crochet. Oh, you mean you're going to take your cross stitch pattern and do corner to corner? I'm planning on for this live, guys, going 2 hours and cutting it off. So when it gets to the 2 hour mark, we got about 45 minutes. And so then I'm just going to try this out for the 2 hours and see what happens. Let me see where my battery power is. Okay, we're still good. Let's see. Okay, I have no idea, Shannon. Caroline. I don't know what that is. Is that like a Halloween type thing? I have no idea what that is. uh, 1, 2, 3. Now if I'm gonna do these. I really want to do these vertical lives on Mondays, starting at 2 Central. So another question y'all can answer for me in the chat is, what topics would you think would be fun? Like, I was going to show you the gingham blanket. That didn't work out. So that may be what I do next Monday, is have everything better prepared and actually show you the gingham blanket on Monday. And then the other Mondays, would you like me to, have a topic and talk like this? Or would you rather me have the camera down on the table and actually making something? If you want me to make something, let me know in the chat what you would like me to work on and make and show you how to do. Let me know that in the chat. I'm going to have to look that movie up. I love Asheville, North Carolina. And there's a couple that we go to church with. They said when they go over to Gatlinburg, they don't stay in Gatlinburg. They stay in Townsend. Never been over to Townsend, but they say it's really beautiful over in Townsend. And so Steve and I, my husband and I, we want to check out Townsend sometime. We've never done that, and we want to do that. Um, show some of your favorite. That's a good idea. That's a good one. I can do that. Good idea. I see. This is why I ask you guys, because you always have good ideas. Show favorites in Pinterest. I'm writing these down because if I don't, I'll forget what you've told me. Heather's been to Memphis, but it's not the same. No, it's not. you go from East Tennessee over to Memphis, you're in a whole different. It's like its whole own. It's like its own country over there. It's yeah. Let's see. Um, okay, Sarah, you've never been to Townsend. Okay. Hi, Maddie. Let's see. Show your favorite thing you crocheted. Okay, good one. I can show you pictures of some of those favorite things I've crocheted because most of them I've given away to my family. So yeah, I can show pictures and stuff like that. Um, has Thrifty wants to know if anyone's made something with steel hooks. I'm working on project with one for the first time. Oh, look at these, Thrifty. These were my grandmother's. These were my grandmother's steel hooks, and I inherited them. You can see how worn out and old they are, but they still work. And I just feel like she's sitting right here with me when I'm crocheting with them. But I use, when I make doilies, I use her steel hooks to make my doilies. So yeah, I treasure these. They are right here beside me in a little container where I can see them and look at them, and I just treasure those hooks. Let's see. Okay. Hi, Bean. Hello. What was the smallest and biggest thing you crocheted? Okay. Smallest thing I crocheted was probably a small little doily. The biggest thing I've ever crocheted, and I'll have to show you pictures next Monday. I made a bunch of black and white granny squares that were, I think they were 2 inches, 2 or 3 inches square. And one of my son-in-laws is a big Star Wars fan, and I put them together to look like a stormtrooper, a blanket, stormtrooper blanket. I'll have to show you pictures of that next Monday. Let's see. Yeah, I loved it. When my mom gave those to me, I cried my eyes out because um, when by the time I was old enough to learn how to crochet, my grandmother was not mentally able to teach me. So I was never able to learn how to crochet from her. And so having those hooks, having those steel hooks, is kind of like she's crocheting with me. So I absolutely treasure every one of those hooks. Let's see. Oh, wow. Arity, I would love to see pictures of your dresser scarves. You know that on the community tab on my channel, you can post pictures in our community tab now. I would love to see pictures of those dresser scarves. I bet they're gorgeous. Um, oh, Sarah has her grandmother and aunt's hooks. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, that's how you learn to read the charts? Okay, cool. Awesome. I love it. I've said this before. I love it when a written pattern, also has a chart. Love it. Especially when I'm doing something as detailed as doilies, because you know those doilies sometimes can get very, very detailed in their stitches. And sometimes I'll read them and I'll think, what? Where does that stitch go? Or how did they want me to? But if it has a chart with it, I can go back and forth from the chart to the words, and it's like, aha, now I know what they want me to do. So I absolutely love it when a pattern has a written pattern has a chart that goes with it. That I will get that pattern in a heartbeat when it has two of them together. Let's see, nifty. I like using the skinny hooks because that's what my mom used, and I want to be just like her. Makes me happy that we use the same hook. She never got to see any of my masterpieces. Oh, I'm sorry she didn't get to see any of them. Spoonie will be right back. Don't go away, guys. Let's see. Your best friend, Maddie's best friend, made her a crocheted duck. Awesome. Now, my hands, sometimes they cramp up with those steel hooks because they're so skinny, but I found these wonderful things on Amazon. These grippers. And there's another one. There's a fourth one, but I don't know where it is out of my drawer. But they've got different